Go away. Fucker. Anyway. Welcome to the factory. This is a tree farm. These hands plant the saplings. When they grow, these saws collect them. This thing spits the collected wood onto this conveyor belt, which is taken underground. You'll see where that's ending up later. These are boreal extractors, drain resin from these trees and pump it, also underground. Welcome to HM Shrub & Co. Dubious Goods. Home to vegetables. And, what's this button do? Secret elevator. Welcome to the real factory. Here's my smeltery. It cooks metal. This mixer can make alloys for me. Here's my automatic farm. It's pretty efficient. It's not that good, it's fine. Here's my trade station. I can sell stuff with it and get silver coins, which I can melt them down for silver. Here's my cooking area. I mostly just eat golden carrots, but sometimes I'll make a cheesecake or something to celebrate. Here's my little miller. Here's Richard Milner. Hang on, I actually need to name it that now. Actually, hang on. Where are my signs? Whatever, I'll make one. Okay, oak sign. There we go. This is the automatic smelter, which is different from the smeltery. It'll cook anything in seconds without the need of fuel. Here's where the real magic happens. The kelp farm and the clay washer work in tandem. The strainer is broken. I'll need to fix that. I'll do it later. This fan in front of this water will wash any sand the strainer collects and turn it into clay. Clay is stored in here and then sent up this conveyor. This kelp farm, which also doubles as a fish tank and a fish murder device, outputs its kelp into here, and that gets taken up into here and then up there. You can see the clay, the kelp are kind of go in there. And they get mixed into algal blend. That tree farm from earlier sends the wood down here, where it gets cut by 3 saws into slabs. The algal blend gets... Uh-oh. That's not right. There we go. Okay. The algal blend gets cooked into algal bricks. In combination with that is... Oh, I think my... Well, emergency Repairs are necessary. Fuck you mean task completed? Oh, right, yeah, that other quest, yeah. This is a mod pack, by the way, called Create Above and Beyond. I didn't make it. It merges Create with a bunch of other mods. It was made by the developer of the Create mod, so you know it's good. Okay, so. Ah! Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay. So this, I'm just gonna no! Fuck! Okay. Ah! Okay. That little mishap. Here we go. There we are. Now everything that I don't need just gets thrown directly into the garbage. Okay. Anyway, this is a cobblestone generator. In this mod pack, cobblestone formed from a generator over bedrock will be one of the various igneous rocks. I specifically need andesite, and so I've got a sorter here. This funnel takes things off the belt, but only accepts andesite cobblestone. So anything else moves past it into the garbage. And will be destroyed. The andesite that is collected here is taken into here and goes up this pipe. This elevator is actually hooked into the same circuit as the other one, which means that when it is at the top, this elevator is also at the top. so that's kind of funny. I just didn't want to build another T flip-flop circuit because they're big and bulky. Most of my factory is powered by water wheels and windmills. There we go. It's making andesite now. The andesite is then blended with the algal bricks to make andesite alloy, which is stored up here. These hoppers take it out of those chests and input it into these deployers. This one's got a saw in it. Now, a wooden slab, as is being made by the saws, if you deploy andesite alloy onto it twice and then hit it with a saw, gets you kinetic mechanisms. That's not a nice number. Hang on. There we go, 32. With kinetic mechanisms and andesite casing, this part at the moment has to be done manually. Andesite casing is just andesite alloy and a wooden log. Surround that with kinetic mechanisms. You get an andesite machine, which does absolutely nothing. It's just a mishmash of parts. But you can combine it with other stuff, or just chop it up in a stone cutter to get actual useful machinery. Like these funnels, which take stuff out of containers. Or the second half of my factory. All of this was chapter 1. That resin from earlier is taken down through this pipe and put into this basin. We'll wait for it to fill up, I guess. Sleepy. Come on. There we go. It gets pounded into raw rubber. We've got another bulk blaster here, which cooks that into cured rubber, which can be used to make, among other things, you can make conveyor belts with it, which are incredibly useful, and not just for moving items. And you can also use it to make sealed mechanisms, which is just a kinetic mechanism and some rubber. It's one of those. With copper casing, which is a copper sheet, which must be produced with a press, and sealed mechanisms, you can make a copper machine. I fucking love these things. They're just useless. Like, visually, it's just a mishmash of random parts. It has no clear function. But, yeah, with that, you can make all kinds of fluid manipulators, which are quite useful. Now, the other one took me multiple days. I put this together in like 2. It is a nightmare of logistics. I have no idea what's going on at any point. I love this thing. Are these safe to remove? Yes. Okay. Okay. A Certus quartz seed, if you repeatedly spout water onto it, will become a full Certus quartz crystal. Certus quartz seeds are produced with Certus quartz dust and sand. I don't have an infinite supply of sand, but I have a lot of sand, so that part's not quite automated yet. This mixer mixes together Certus quartz dust and sand to produce the seeds. This spout makes pure Certus quartz crystals. They're grown from, again, spouting water onto Certus quartz seeds. They're taken out into this funnel, into this tunnel, and every other one goes onto this belt, into this barrel, and into this millstone. which crushes it into dust, which makes the seeds. Now the seed crafting makes 2, so yeah, one of them moves on to the next phase, the other one goes back into the machine to be crushed. You can see it activated there. I guess I'll just wait for the next one. Okay, there's that. This weighted ejector flings it across. Here's another millstone. Skystone, when crushed in a millstone, produces 1 skystone dust and 1 skystone. You can crush it forever and it never loses mass. So it's just taken out of this. The skystone is sorted this direction and goes back into the millstone. The dust is sorted this direction and goes into here. Water and skystone dust makes volatile sky solution. Do I need this? Not really. Okay. There's the volatile sky solution, which goes into, there's a block of cobblestone in there. There we go. Charged Certus quartz crystals can be discharged into the volatile sky solution to produce destabilized redstone. There is cobblestone in there. Okay. This Certus quartz system is actually completely different from the other one. This is just a different loop. This makes water. This is powering the pump that feeds water into the spout. This is a charger. It runs on carrots. The Certus quartz crystals lose their charge after being discharged, right? They come up this belt into this pipe, or this chute. That takes them up here. This funnel moves the unpowered crystals into the charger, which charges them. They're deposited on here, into this barrel, into this chute, which takes them right back into here. You can see it's being cooked. You can see the uncharged crystals going up the chute. The pure Certus quartz mixed with the destabilized redstone gets you rose quartz. This, I'll get to that later. Actually, no. I'll get to it right now. This is my cobblestone generator and my iron farm. This is one of the first things I ever set up because they're just very useful. Cobblestone generator, you know the type. It's got that drill. It's the same system that's making the andesite. It gets taken onto these belts, into this millstone, which crushes them into gravel. Another mechanical fan washes the gravel. Washing gravel gets you either flint or an iron nugget. It's been running for a while. This tunnel splits the output. Flint and half of the iron goes in here. The other half goes onto this depot, into this barrel, up onto this belt, into this barrel, which is just like a buffer, and into here, into this heater for this melter. this melts the iron into, well, molten iron. That gets piped up into this spout. Rose quartz. Let's wait for another crystal. Here we go. Spout molten iron, which makes an electron tube. Those go up into here. And all of them get eaten by this one, and none of them go into here. I'll need a larger buffer, I think. Anyway, 2 electron tubes and a screwdriver makes you precision mechanisms, which are used for, well, brass machines like this one. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Okay. Let me grab my brass casing. I have no brass casing. Oh, yes I do. I picked up like a kind of a southern accent there. I don't know why. Brass machine. It's another random mishmash of parts, but, you know, look at it, it's more advanced. It's got an electron tube on it. And with that, I can make other stuff, like these mechanical crafters. And that's the only brass thing I have on me at the moment. I've also got my trading card collection. These are the vanilla ones, Overworld, Nether, and End. Here are some mod ones, Farmer's Delight, Create, Aquaculture, and Oh, the Biomes You'll Go, which isn't actually in this mod pack, so I can only get these cards through random card packs, which can give you any card from any set. So that's pretty funny. Here's a neglected farm. Here's worms. And here's the Topside Environment Simulator, which simulates a topside environment. Easy, we got a tree, we got some chickens, we have the swine. What the? Egg? I picked up an egg. I've made my base out of this fucking roguelike dungeon, so that's pretty funny. I think that's everything. I think that's everything I've built. I guess there's a crusher, but that's pretty obvious what that does. It crushes stuff. Anyway, that's my factory. This is Shrubco Industries. Soon to take over the world. Bye-bye.